Hi, this is a really exciting video. It is a first impressions review video of a brand new palette that I've recently received. And I received this off a lovely subscriber, so again, thank you so much. It is stunning. It's such a beautiful palette and the colours are me, absolutely me. She's got it spot on there. It's stunning. I don't own any Juvia palettes, but I eye them up all the time. The colours, they just seem like jewel, gorgeous sort of colours, and yet they are stunning, really stunning. So the fact that I've been given one is, oh, it's huge, so thank you so much. Look at these colours. They are just me. They are perfect. You've got the blues, the pinks, the oranges. The gorgeous little highlight there. It's so pretty. So obviously the look you can see on me is the look I've created using this palette. I am super impressed, really impressed. The colours are stunning, the pigments, the blend, everything. The only thing I would say is that there was a little bit of fallout, but that's fine. A little bit of concealer afterwards and it all disappeared. So if you're curious to see what my thoughts are as I use this palette and what I do to create this eye look, and carry on watching. So to prep my eyes even further, I'm going to go over the whole of the lids in a matte off-white creamy sort of shade, and I'm using Urban Decay Naked Tree palette, and I'm using the shade Strange, which you can see there. The exciting part. Still don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh my gosh, what shall I do? Look at these colours again. They are absolutely gorgeous. Oh, they're stunning. Do you know what? I'm gonna go for like a halo eye, I think. I definitely want to use that colour in the middle there. That is stunning. So I'm gonna be using mainly those two, maybe, with a pop of that. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. So as well as this palette, I am going to be using the Violet Voss Nicole Concealer because they have a great range of matte oranges and similar sort of colours to this palette as well. The colours in this palette have got some mattes, but the ones I want to use as transitional shades, so the shades that I use to build up my lid, first of all, are generally shimmery shades, so I'd rather keep the shimmer at a later date and just start off with a matte base, so I will be using these first. So using a Real Techniques, what have I got here? It's Deluxe Crease Brush. I like it because it's nice and fluffy and it covers a large area of eye. I'm using the shade Brr from the palette, which is down there. So in circular motions, really lightly, I'm just going to go over all my lid. Well, my crease area, sorry. Just big in my crease area there. Right the way up to my bone. Not here, not directly underneath there, because I want to keep that as a little bit of a highlight there. So just underneath, you can see just there. Using a Juvia Luxe Soft Definer, I'm using the 227 brush, and I'm going up a colour, so I'm going to go for that one there, Hungry. Is it Hungry? Yeah, Hungry, that one there. I'm just tapping it. It's got a slight, it's a flattish brush, basically. It's not flat, you can't, it is fluffy, but it is more flat than round. So I'm just tapping it onto my eye, just where the crease line is. So you can see I'm building up the colour there. Building it up quite high as well. Again, not going right the way up there, and not going too much in here, because with the first shade you can't really see much here, but I do go in quite in the corners there. But with this one, it's mainly just this area here. I'm just tapping it in. Now I can use Juvia's palette. So I am going to go with a purple, and it's called Saharan. It's this one here. And I'm using a Juvia 228 Luxe Crease Brush because I want to do some details work in the crease. Oh, this colour is stunning. It is stunning. Oh, look at it on the brush. Right. Starting in the corners, just very lightly. There is a tiny bit of fallout, but that's fine. Maybe I put too much on the brush. You might be able to see that I'm just concentrating just in the outer corner here. I'm not going up any higher. I will do, but with a darker colour, but I want the pinky toned colour to be stronger more here by my eye. So because this brush is, I love it, it's my favourite brush, because it's got a little point in there, it means I can get into the corners without creating too much of a mess high up, if you know what I mean. So if I went in with a bigger brush or a rounded brush, then I would lose the illusion of like a sweeping eye. It would be more like a roundish eye. So I want it like a sweeping eye, but I will be doing like a halo effect after. So this brush allows me to get in there very lightly, very, very lightly touching. So looking on the palette looks like it's quite a burgundy colour, isn't it? But it's quite pinky actually on my lid. It's beautiful, I love it. But it's a lot pink than I thought, hence why I went for like brownie tone shades. But it's fine, it all blends in, it will all blend in. It's a bit clashy at the moment, but it's fine. Using another 228, it's a clean one, I've got a few of them. I'm going to go with a darker shade, which is this one on the corner here, and this one is called Fez. I'm just darkening just that inner corner. Can you see the difference in the eyes? So it just darkens up a bit. Going in with a pencil brush, it's a Luxe Petite Crease, it's 231 Zoeva. Using the same shade, Fez, I'm just going to line the very outer corners of my eyes. Using a smaller brush, it's a Luxe pencil, it's a 2-3. I'm using Tazza now, so this is this shade on the corner there. I'm just coming in here, in the inner corner. Go in with a tiny, tiny brush because I don't want to completely, you know, disguise the pink. I want my eye looks to look like I have got a mix of colours. So by using a little pencil brush like this, I'm darkening the inner corners where it needs to, but you can still see the pink. You can still see the darkness of the pink here going into the darker browns, and then the shades I use for the Violet Voss. So yeah, if you can see the difference there. So I just need to darken that up a little bit, but without ruining what I've already done. So this is like an orange tone colour, browny orange tone colour. So that brings in the colours that I've used up here quite nicely. So using a clean 227 Luxe Soft Definer, this is going to be my blending brush. So very, very, very lightly, because I don't want to wreck what I've done, I'm just going to slightly blend out these. I mean, if I was to touch your finger on the pressure I'm using on my eyes, it would be like feather strokes. So very, very, very small circular motions and very light, because I still want the colours to really shine through, but I don't want any harsh little lines or anything like that. So to be honest, it's not looking too bad. It's not looking too bad. It's mainly just up here in readiness to connect the bottom. So going back in the brush that I had the first pinky colour, I can't remember what it's called now. I'm using the 228. It's not adding any more colour to it. I'm just going to be doing my under eyes, just to connect the outer corners. Bring it over, concentrating more in the corner. So much pigment still on this pencil, this great pencil. You can tell makeup to me is like painting. Doing a painting. Again, picking up the pencil that I had the dark colour on, darkening up where I've just been, and underneath. Going with a pencil brush as well. I've just put more, just with a darker colour, the Fez, just going underneath. So using a Real Techniques, this is a, doesn't tell me what it is, I think it's a lip brush, it's a tiny little lip brush. a blob of Shape Tape on my hand. So starting here in the middle. I wanted to brighten up that middle area because I want to use one of those gorgeous glittery colours, but then I was conscious I don't want to get rid of the orange that I've worked and the pink there, so yeah. Just using a spongy applicator brush, I'm just going to try and blend in the edges a bit more. And then just using a Sigma, it's a blending brush but it's an E25. I'm going to go in with NYC, which is the top here of the violet, whoop, it's just the violet Voss. Very lightly, very, very lightly, just underneath. My brows. Now for the exciting part. Oh, what shall I go for? Oh my gosh. Marrakesh or the pink one in the middle? What one shall I go for? I'm going to go for Nomad, which is the one in the middle. They're using a Juvia 234, it's a Luxe Smoky shader. I'm not going to use it for shading, I'm going to use that Nomad colour to pack on the colour on top of my halo effect type thing on my eye. Before I do that, I must set it a little bit. Even though the brush, when I blended it, was fine, but I forgot. Normally I just go over the top, so I just use what I used for my highlighter. Now it's ready. Oh, that's stunning. Right, it's really, really pretty. Really pretty. With some colour. So on top of it, I'm going to use, because I want to try and get as many colours as I can, I want to use the Marrakesh, which is the other one I was going to choose. So I'm wondering if that can brighten up a little bit. So I'm just using a bit of setting spray on my brush. Let's see if it brightens up a bit. Yeah. Not all over, just above my eyelids. My eyelashes, I mean. That's so pretty. Can you see? Pretty, pretty eyes, pretty eyes. The more I build up with the Marrakesh, the more vibrant it becomes. It's stunning. So before I go on any further, I'm going to tidy up my under eyes. Right, so that's tidied up underneath my eyes. I think I'm going to go in with a little bit of colour underneath what I've used as well. The Marrakesh. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. And then I'm going to try out the Azia colour as an inner corner highlight. And I'm using a 225, and again this is an eye blender, which I'm not going to use as an eye blender. I like it because it's quite a pointy brush. Tidy that up in a bit. Clean brush, just tidying it. So far in this palette I have used that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. That's quite a lot. So I will be doing definitely a look with that gorgeous blue. That is stunning. So the big question is, what do I do now? Do I give myself a massive wing? I think I have to. I have to. Being inspired by the cover of this gorgeous palette, I'm going to do a massive wing. So I'm using Super Cat, and it's by Soap and Glory, and it's just a liquid eyeliner. So here I go. So I'm just putting a very, very fine line by my eyelashes because I don't want the wing to be the complete focus of my eye look, but I am going to be winging it out. Right, that'll do. It is quite hard actually applying liquid eyeliner on top of the eyeshadow, specifically where I've applied where I've wet the brush. It's quite hard to actually get a straight line. So using a Tarte Sex Kitten, it's a little travel size eyeliner, I'm going to tight line all the way around my eyes now. I'm not going to go completely underneath my eyes, mainly just in the corners and then blend it out a bit. So it's not a thick line underneath my eye, but I just wanted the outer corners to be darkened up a little bit, so I'm bringing it onto my lash line. Then I'm going to put a bit of mascara on, so I've got Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Some lashes now. So I got some Ardell Wispy lashes, so I've just put them on. So next I'm going to use a lip liner. This is Lip Liner by Barry M and it's called Prestige, I think. That's the sort of colour. I'm going to fill this in because I love the colour. I'm going to put a little bit of gloss on the top. So this is just Intense Butter Gloss and it's Tres Lachaise. So a little bit of a paler colour, but it'll feel nice on my lips. There. Now to finish the rest of my face. So the bronzer I'm going to use it's a mix of a bronzer and a blush and a highlighter. So I thought I'd go for something quite shimmery because my eye makeup is quite carnival-y look. So this is NYX Make Me Beautiful, and it's lots of different colours there. And then slightly bring it at the top there, just on my temples. There, it's very subtle, but it just warms my face up a little bit. And bring it down there, and bring it on my nose. Then a bit of California by Benefit blush, using a Real Techniques blusher brush. So a little bit of colour. This is nice actually because it ties everything all in together. Then for highlight, I've got a Glow Kit in Sun Dip by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm using the Summer in the corner, and I've got a Zoeva and it's a Luxe highlight brush, and this is 105. Connect it up to my eyes. Tiny bit above here. NYX Dewy Spray. That's all my makeup done. I hope I haven't got like black mascara marks all down my face now after putting that. I always feel so nice and refreshed after putting on setting spray. I love it. I love it. So I'm going to do my hair and put some jewellery on, and then I'll be back and we can talk about my makeup. So I've sorted my hair out, put some jewellery on, and I'm now feeling a bit more glamorous with the sort of eye makeup I've created today. So yeah, so this is it. I'll do a close-up to show you what it looks like. So there, hopefully you can see all the colours. I tried to use as many colours as I could because it's a new palette. I wanted to really get in there and use as many as I could, and I did. I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I used 6 colours, I think, 5 or 6 colours from this palette, so not bad going, but the colours are absolutely beautiful. Hopefully you can be able to see now properly on the camera. So it's sort of like a smoky eye, I'd say, like a warm smoky eye, but then I added a little bit of a halo effect in the middle, and I used, as you saw, I used a bit of setting spray and just to create a more intense sort of glittery look. But I love it. I absolutely love it. So I hope you liked this video, and I hope you found it interesting seeing the process of me applying all the shadows and what I do and everything like that, and it wasn't too boring. But no, I just wanted to get as many eye colours in there and blend it out and everything as possible to create a really stunning sort of Saharan look. And of course with the wings as well and some eyelashes to top it off. But no, I'm really chuffed with it. It's really pretty, really, really pretty. I love this packaging, it's cool, isn't it? Really nice. Woo! So there you go, so that's my first impressions tutorial video of this Juvia's Palette Sahara second palette. So yeah, if you like this video, please leave me a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more, then please subscribe to my channel. So thanks for watching guys, I'll speak to you soon. Take care, bye bye.